you may have helped with problem solving yet another technical error that we encounter. Okay, it looks like YouTube has now gone live. Can you check again? Ladies and gentlemen, how are we learning things or not? We are. Is it exciting? It is. The camera angles rock, I agree. You got maps. You got multiple angles of my face. My face. Guys, if you want to see more of my face, get over to Twitch. Because that's where it's at, you know? Whew. That's where it's at. Okay, I kind of want it to like sit in the middle there. There we go. All right, I think we're going to do a bit of sim rate on this cruise here. We'll see how it weathers. Lottie, can you check YouTube Live now and let me know? Have we had success? Have we had success? There but not happy on TOC or YouTube. It's there but not happy on TOC or YouTube. It's there but not happy on TOC or it's there. That is so confusing. Are you saying the stream is there, but now it's not good on TikTok either? Is that what you're saying? Oh, the plane. Okay, we've taken a quick turn. Again, we are doing, if you're following at home on the Twitch, it will be a slightly different flight plan to the one we've got etched here. And that is okay, everyone. We're breaking some rules today. Okay, Lottie is now rephrasing herself. Stream is there, but it is glitching out on YouTube. Okay. Is lower than recommended. Stream health. Okay. It says it's there, but it's glitching out. All right, well, I'll give it a second. I'll see if it stabilizes. And if it continues to glitch out, I'm going to stop it. It seems that I only get one good... one seems to be getting better. Yeah, I can see that it is getting better. Now that we've stopped the recording, let's have some faith. Let's have some faith in the overall improvement here. All right, we've got Senna coming back on here. 11,000 foot. No, you got it, bud. Let's acknowledge that. We'll whack in 11,000 foot here. Flight control mode. And we're climbing up to 11,000 foot on the rocket clock. Very exciting stuff. And according to our statistics, why aren't you following? But I'm not helping. I'm having to stream both my data. Do I get good? But I'm not helping. I'm having to stream both on my data. Man, send me your data bill. I'll pay your data bill. Okay, we are still sim rating, so we're moving through the French. Are we still in France? Are we still in France? Let's have a quick look here on our map. We're going to swap to... I believe we can just go to world map. Okay, we are now... I believe we still are in France. And it looks like we're going to go through... Why does it not bring up BFR satellite? I just want like country mode, you know? Country mode, take me home to the place I belong. Yeah, we're definitely going out of France. I have spent quite a bit of time in France. Alex, cool. On the tube, we have success. Looks stable. I'm loving the new panoramic view. Thank you so much. And we are just checking the satellite map to see when we are exiting France, La France, because I'm not allowed to eat frogs' legs in the flight deck until we have exited the French country. So wish me luck. Alex, I think if you missed the conversation, it seems like the problem was recording the stream. So I believe I can actually stream to both YouTube and TikTok and Twitch, but I can't record. That's the problem. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Please shut the fuck up and don't speak on the phone whilst I'm flying an airplane. It's incredibly distracting, and essentially, I find your voice hella annoying. Even though she's a lawyer, everyone still gets acne, guys. Look at that. Everyone still gets acne. She's got a little breakout on her neck there. You know what? Imagine like in real life, like how close would I actually have to be to her right now in order to achieve that angle? And I've got some handcuffs back here if we need them, you know? Oh shit, I'm wanted on the radio, guys. Hold on. I gotta fly the plane. All right, we're back in the deck. We're back in the flight deck. Okay. We're making the call. Did you get the end of the last stream? Leo missed it. The end of the last stream? Do you mean, did I record it? Did I record the end of the last stream? Is that what you mean? I did. I think I No, it stopped halfway through. I don't think I did. Yeah, Alex, I agree. And I think because Twitch wants 6,000, but YouTube wants like 10, like you're saying, which is weird because Twitch loves 6,000. Like if you give Twitch more than 6,000, it seems to like get uncomfortable. Yeah, so YouTube works well with 10 at least for 1080p. I agree. I think it might just be like, because it's a pretty high workload running the 3 monitors at 2.5K each, and then like streaming them. And even though I've got stuff like shrink down and whatnot, I think it definitely puts a bit of weight on the computer and its ability to like push out. So I think not recording the stream has actually helped a lot. Yeah, I actually don't know. I don't know how to get faster internet than what we already have. Unless we get like an actual... oh shit, guys, we're pretty close. Hold on, I'm going to slow down. Unless you get like an actual... a line like physically put in, like your own fiber line, you're stuffed. Okay, let's pull up our flight plan here. And we're going to go to our procedure page, our approach. Now we're going to go straight in approach. We're just going to load and activate it. We're going to be a bit cheeky. Got final at 2,283 foot. Let's have a look at our airport diagram for our arrival. What software am I using and what is the GPU? So I'm using OBS to push out the stream. And the GPU, oh man, we talked about this last time. 4090, is that a GPU? An i7, is that a GPU? These are all things that exist. I can probably find after the stream if you message me. Okay, I'm going to dial this down to our final altitude so we can get our vertical nav happening. Looks like we're about to hit this mountain up here, so we'll just make sure we're clear of that. Oh yeah, we're fine, everyone. We're fine. We're going to have so much clearance on this mountain up here. And nothing to worry about. So we'll bring that down to 2283. About there. VNAV's enabled. We can take off altitude hold. We'll put on our approach mode. just triple check we're not going to die. Yep. Although we were pretty close, as you can see there, to some of the surrounding mountain ranges. Definitely not a maneuver you would pull off in real life. I mean, you could pull it off, but it wouldn't be advised. Okay, we've got our top of descent coming up here, which you can see. So that's the top of descent there, which means that's when our descent will start. That is the top of our descent, and that'll go to our bottom of descent. And if I zoom out on that, you'll see here what's going to happen. So we're going to begin our descent, and then the airport is here, LSZM, and we're going to do a teardrop maneuver and come back and land onto, I believe it's runway 19. Runway 19, ladies and gentlemen. What a lovely runway. Okay, so looks like we'll just clear this mountain too, which is very exciting. I don't like hitting mountains. It's not on... There we go, vertical track. You heard it. Thank you, Creative D. Oh man, I need you or Nathan here at least. Dutch Gamer subscribed. I didn't even know you could subscribe on TikTok. Dude, thank you so much. That's so lovely. I'm going to have to figure out what subscribers get. Hell yes. I don't know. It says subscription goal progress 0 out of 10. Dutch Gamer, did you then unsubscribe? Is that what happened? Oh, you did? You got like a fly icon. Hell yes. Oh, this is so exciting. Lottie, you don't even subscribe on TikTok. Is it because it's probably... It would probably annoy your data plan. That's why. Sorry, Alex. I'm your first sub. Dutch Gamer, thank you so much. This calls for... Oh, you can't hear it. Are you, Dutch Gamer, are you on Twitch as well? Are you watching on Twitch? Because you guys can't hear the music on... You can't hear the music on TikTok. I was going to play a song. Shit. What did I say? 5 subs within 15 minutes? Who else subbed? What is happening? Creative D. Oh, yes. Boom. Boom. Just going to dance this one out anyway. I know you guys can't hear it. Put my lap, but I look good 24/7. 24/7. You can sound alerts in TikTok FOT GIFs. Yes, I need to look into my TikTok sound library. But this is amazing. Creative D, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe back in the day, Ryan Stevenson, yes, I believe, head over to Twitch. The stream on Twitch is working better, I believe. I think I'm only going to get to pick one key channel because that internet... Oh, guys, Lottie's playing off the I don't know how to subscribe excuse. Ha! Well, Dutch Gamer and Creative D officially have their epaulets. They are on the flight deck. Just like we're on our descent profile into LZMN, which is very exciting. Which we can see. That's it, Creative D. That's it, guys. No excuses here. You gotta sign up. You gotta sign up. I'm gonna have to come up with some benefit for people to actually have signed up. If you subscribe on TikTok, I will personally send you a half-eaten box of Fruit Loops. Creative D, thank you for sharing the live. As always, I agree, Ryan Inc. This plane is fantastic. We're on our descent into... I honestly thought it was the north of France, but I think we've moved into Switzerland or Italy. Let's just pull up our charts here for a second and check. We're on the wrong. Get ready, TikTok. We're bringing up the charts. Don't stress. Don't freak out. It happens. I know you can't see the screen while we're looking at the charts, but you know what? We can all learn something though, right? Okay, so we're overflying LSZM. That's what's just happened, and we're gonna loop back round. So you're gonna see this. You're gonna see this plane do a teardrop maneuver, and we're gonna land back on the other runaway. And let's just bring up our chart here for... Does the airport have any chart? No. The airport has no charts. It's got nothing. Guys, that is very sad. Very sad. All right, this is the airport we are landing at. We're going to be landing on runway 19, which is right here. And I presume then be taxiing back to Linth Air Service or Copter, whatever the fuck that is. Now, I have done this approach before, and it attempts to kill me sometimes in this teardrop maneuver because we are too low. So I may have to take over hand flying this shortly. I'm keeping a close eye out. Okay, let's zoom out there and get everyone back on the wide map. There we go, and we'll hit. Oh, it's gonna be close, guys. I'm gonna have to jump in here, I think. Okay, I'm just gonna pull up slightly here. I want to keep the turn going in the right direction, but let's go through that gap. You know. Let's live a little. Let's live a little.
500.
Let's live a little. Not from this angle though, because that would die a little. That's how to die a little. But we'll just go right through this gap because that's the that is the correct maneuver for any pilot. You know, like that. There we go, guys. And that's how you do a safe and realistic approach. All right, sync rate. Chill out. Okay.
Pull up. Pull up.
Nathan, what's up, my bud? We it sounds like we're in a little bit of trouble. We're reducing our power now, and we are looping back around to land runway 19. It's actually north of Geneva. I can see Lake Geneva on the map. I believe that's Lake Geneva. Shelly, get out of here, you guys. TikTok's not going to know what happened. You have 3 subs. Guys, stop it. What if Nathan subscribes? What if Lottie subscribes? What if more people subscribe? Guys, I haven't thought about what the benefits are for subscribing. Like, what are we're going to have to come up. Oh, this is a huge airport, guys. Okay, we're going to drop some flaps down. We're going to drop our gear down. Look at that. Whoa, that's so pretty, guys. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. Stunning shot here as we approach the airport. You can see the airport just under the wheels there. Lined her up for you. And we want to get under 150 knots here so we can bring our next stage of flaps up. Yes! Someone just subscribed on Twitch. Who was it? Hold on, let me land this plane. Let me land the plane. Second stage of flaps coming down, and we're looking for 90 on the rocket clock here. 90 on the rocket clock. Thank you for that subscription. Who was it? Who was it? Okay, trimming the aircraft. My trim doesn't seem to be working. It should be working. Is it working? Let me just check that. Oh yeah, it's working. It must have just been extra trimmed in a weird direction from the autopilot. Stunning approach here, guys. Look at this scenery. See what I mean? Like, this is the beta update that Microsoft released yesterday, and I just feel like the way the texturing and the lighting is working, like, looks so much more realistic. I don't know what anyone else feels like from from any of the other streams, but just like the water, just everything looks so much more realistic. You're in for a hell of a flight. You guys are amazing. Okay, that's 100. We're a little bit too fast. Let's pull back the power. Here we are approaching the runway. 90 coming up on the rocket clock, looking good. Calm wind, pretty much dead wind actually, guys. Look at that windsock on the just on the nose there of the aircraft. And we technically don't want to land on these little arrows, so we'll just go a little further. And now, pulled the power back. Now you just want to like let her drift down. Let her drift. There we go. Beautiful. Don't skid. We don't want to skid. And then we apply the brakes. Apply the brakes. Look at that. Guys, look at that. We're somewhere in, it's definitely Switzerland. I feel like this is Switzerland. I'm going to check who subscribed now. To Twitch. Who subscribed to the Twitch? Who did it? Sniffle. I love the names on Twitch. Sniffable Duck. Sniffable Duck. Thank you so much, Sniffable Duck. If I had a duck, I would let you sniff it. Creative D, Team Digby, Shelley, you guys are far too... Any throttle levers? I thought you said lovers, dude. Oh, that's too funny. You guys are crazy. Appreciate that. Thank you for the live star, Dutch Gamer. Thank you for the sparks. Man, this is going to be the biggest TikTok haul of my life. I'm going to have a steak dinner after this. It's actually sad how little TikTok gives you. Is that a fire truck? What is this? Hold on, everyone. It's like a snow machine off the top there of the... Okay. All right, let's just check with a game. Oh, no, it's doing that thing. Hold on. Sometimes the game does this weird thing. I just want to see if I announce to parking, if it'll update. It like has its little... It knows where it's at in the game. Sniffable Duck, hello, welcome. Thank you for becoming a first-time chatter, long-time listener, and hopefully forever passenger. Let me officially welcome you. This is your captain speaking. Please welcome Sniffable Duck. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and you are not lighting up any cigarette or lit items. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, doesn't it give you like $1? Yeah, I get like a little bit of money from it, and any money I make from my streaming or channel goes back to helping me grow my animal air rescue content and animal air rescue work and charity. So it all goes to a really good spot, and a spot that needs it, to be honest. Now, I think I'm going to have to do that landing again. I'm going to hit descent because the game like glitched out and didn't know where I was. So let's just do... We're going to do an aggressive... We're going to... We're doing an aggressive descent. Because we already did the good descent. So we're cheating this one, everyone, okay? Because the game didn't realize that we'd already done this part of it, all right? So, you know, I said to keep your seatbelts fastened. I wasn't messing around. All right, so we've got full flap down. We've got our gear down already. Now we're going to continue an incredibly fast descent here. And for the honeycomb throttle, are the controls already set? Yes. Question from TikTok. Salvatore Basia, come on, let's go. We are going. We are doing aggressive landing today. Sorry, the other question from the talk was, are the honeycomb throttle controls, which is the ones I have, do they already work in Microsoft Flight Sim 24? And the answer is yes, they do. So it was a plug and play solution. Okay, we've got the airport in the background there. Now we need to make sure we hit final up here, because what happens sometimes in the game, which is annoying, is it doesn't recognize where you've actually been. And even though you just saw we landed, the game didn't think we'd actually crossed final yet. So I don't... Okay, there. So we're going to fly exactly to that point and hope that it recognizes us crossing final. Sadly, I need the XPC hub to connect it because I play on Xbox. Ah, yes. Okay. Well, I'm talking about PC. So, yeah, if you're playing any of this on PC, it's a plug-and-play solution. This is a low approach. Well, I mean, it was a low approach. We've kind of come back to regular. They knew you were landing. Yeah, tell me about it. It's like part of the game. It's like as soon as you're doing anything relevant to actually playing the game, I don't know where it thinks final is. Like, it's saying final. Let me see if it... Is this going to register?
Sink rate.
It's saying final is like half a mile ahead, but this is final here. Like, we are way past final.
Pull up.
I don't want to pull up. I want to land. Oh, we're landing.
Pull up.
There's a bug right now where if you don't do your airport comms, especially final... Oh, yeah, actually, let's do that. That's a good idea. Here we go. Let's see if it does it. Oh, guys, I did it. I just did the airport comms just before we've touched down. Thank you, Alex. That's actually very helpful. I didn't realize that was a thing. Thank you very much, my friend. Okay, we've done our airport comms. So now, hopefully, once we touch down... All right, now, yes, Alex, for the win. You need to take off, do contact. That's okay. Thank you, Alex. Everyone, Alex has saved the day from Twitch. Nathan on Tok says, I've had it where you tune nearest airport and announce final and fixes it. Nathan and Alex, you guys must be best friends. And if you're not, I'd love for you to meet each other because you both just had the exact same suggestion. And you know what? That suggestion saved our butts. Need more subs. Creative D. He's sub-hustling over here on the Tok. Everyone, if you do have money to spare for the world's smallest aviation creator, I promise you when I get globally big, I will book a sick-as-fuck private jet and my first 10 original subs can join. That's my promise to you. When it happens. Not if, guys, because I don't operate in a world of if. I operate in a world of fucking yes. That's not a world. Oh, sniffable dark flaps full VNE speed. Yeah, I don't operate any other way, my dude. If you're not flying at flaps VNE speed, if you're not descending at max rate, you're not living, you know? You're not living. Okay, let's announce our taxi to parking here. Very exciting. Is it going to work? No, I reckon if I just taxi a little further, it'll bang me. Let's see. Where are the parking's going to be, guys? I can't feel like it's right here in the field browser. Okay, I'm going to hit Alt-N. Oh, you're not telling me to do it with enter? Let me see. No, I'm going to hit Alt-N and just jump to shut down here. Okay, that's our parking apparently right here. Lady, you may get a taxi anywhere from the Swiss Alps. It's not happening. Not on my watch. I'll be taking the first taxi to my ski chalet. Okay, let's put our parking brake on. There we go. Parking brake on. Let's verify that by going full speed. And we will do our shutdown procedure. Let's go cameras. I always like to take people along for the ride. So shut down, we can turn off our de-icing here, probe heats. We can shut off oxygen. We can leave our straight light on. Gen 1, Gen 2 can turn off. And then we're going to turn to off and hit engine off. And now we can open the door for our passengers, and I believe I have called the police, and they will be here very shortly to surprise our good friend who is all in orange and is not aware yet of what's going on. Why am I in this mode? I want to be in person mode. Let me out of the plane. Okay, I'm just in free cam mode now. Guys, we did it. We did it. It's extremely exciting, and I'm not going to play music. I don't think we rated very well at all. C+, guys. Go C+. We got a C+. If anyone's wondering on TikTok why I'm moving around like an absolute idiot, that's because there's music playing, and it Can only be heard on YouTube and Twitch. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here late night up with Digby is a Pilot. We're into the second half of our show this evening, and we have an absolutely wild lineup queued for you. Hugh Jackman up next, live here on 187 Kiss F. This is a favorite song of yours, and you're going to love it. Yeah, never got that job in radio. To be honest, I'd probably be fired. That's why. Shelley, thank you for the love heart, the finger heart. That just sounds weird to say out loud, but I thank you for those. So many little finger hearts. That's so cute. How do you do that in real life? No. I just feel like I'm dropping gang signs and someone's going to come for me. No more gang signs, Digby. No. Okay, well, we made a little bit of money. Let's just reassess. Let's reassess how much I don't think I own a cargo company yet. Oh no, is Transit No. Okay, let's go create companies. Cargo, I don't own. Okay. So let's buy a cargo company. Oh. Okay, so is it either a Cessna or a $418 million plane? Is that for real? $418 million? Did you guys hear the energy just drop out of my fucking voice? That's ridiculous. Watch your TikTok chat. What's happening on the TikTok chat? What graphics card have you got, bro? Dutch Gamer, what did I miss? What did I miss? I've had it. Money Gun. Yes! Did you guys see that? I've got it. You should see that I've got the TikTok chat on the stream. So you should have seen that animation as well. I love it. I love how you were like, watch the TikTok chat. And I was like, what have I missed? It was what I was going to miss. Okay, we can buy a cargo company, but I'm sure you can do cargo with, okay, we're going to call it Empire. Empire. What can I type? Empire. There we go. Empire. Empire carry. No. Empire freight. Empire freight with an 8. F-R-E-I. F-R-E 8. Freight. Yeah, that's sick. There we go. I can hear the music, but can't hear you. There we go. It's good now. Okay, Rusty Shed. Welcome back. It's been a long time, brother. Thank you, Creative D. Appreciate that. It's only humor. Sorry, I'm literally the world's worst computer person when it comes to that kind of knowledge. But typically, there's a legend in the chat somewhere. Dutch Gamer is now aware of the computer specs. Creative D is a long-time listener, never a first-time viewer, and also, guys, is one of our epaulette-wearing co-pilots, which on the TOC is identified by this little fly gold badge, which means you're up in the cockpit, guys. You're not down in the baggage. Anyone else who's watching, you're in the fucking baggage compartment, all right? And know it. You're in the baggage compartment. And when you subscribe and pay money, you can come in upstairs in the plane. But until then, you fucking tuck yourself in a bag and you stay down in the cold, less oxygenated level of the plane, okay? All right, let's see what planes are about. Sorry for that absolute abuse there, guys. I meant every word of it. Let's Empire Freight. Let's see what planes it recommends we can buy, because I'm sure you can get like a Cessna. Like, you don't have to use the 182. Yeah. Good. Oh, you can do. See, this is the thing. You can buy helicopters for the cargo missions, but the helicopters work half the fucking time. You know, I'm just so worried. I feel like I don't know what the cargo missions are going to play. I reckon we hustle to get this caravan, or actually, you know what we're going to do, because that'll take too long. I can grind in the background to get a caravan. Jake Coates from the Talk says, how much was the setup? I think it was just over $1,000. Shelley is dropping absolute bombs here with the gifts. Thank you, Shelley. Everyone, huge shout out to Shelley. Make sure you show her the love, because she's dropping live stars. I wish they animated. Do they animate on everyone else's chat? I don't get an animation. But thank you, Shelley. Appreciate that. Hufflepuff, a heart puff. Man, they come up with the craziest names for fucking gifts on TikTok. Shelley's also up in the flight deck, everyone, because Shelley has her stripes. The rest of you are just plebs in the cargo hold. All right, and I want you to know that from your aggressive, angry pilot. Sniffable Duck and Alex. Actually, no, that's a Boeing. They have both Beluga and Big Boy. Okay, yeah. Anyways, we're not getting that yet because we ain't got $418 $500 million for that plane. That just seems fucking ludicrous. So I reckon what we do is I'm gonna buy a shitty Cessna, and then I'm gonna check what. Let's do basic insurance, because let's face it, I never crash because I'm an absolute legend. Charming. Well, Lottie, you do you want to be in the flight deck, or do you want to be in the cargo hold? I'm just saying, because Creative D is over here sharing the live. He's up in the cockpit. Technically, he could even be the co-pilot at this stage. Like, he's really committed to this stream. And at the moment, I'm going to have to move you past the baggage and maybe further down next to the dog and pet crates. It might even be in an area where there's no air conditioning. Creative D, he's throwing cakes and shit now. He's not only supporting the stream, he's feeding me. He's feeding me. Okay, we need to pick a spot where we're going to do... I think I might place this cargo in... Not Africa, that seems a bit silly when we could do America. Let's do LA and see what kind of missions that brings up for us. I want to see how much cargo missions are worth. Sniffable Duck, yeah. We got the hustle here. We take no prisoners. We take prisoners? Do we take the prisoners, or do we not take the prisoners? I forget that. Let's turn crew on. Because when we're not flying, we want to earn some passive income. Now, I believe we're going to have to do a little bit of... Let's do some maintenance on this bad boy. Get it back to good. Engine. There we go. So now we've done some maintenance. We're looking good. Now, let's see. I haven't done any cargo missions before, so I'm very interested to see what they pay. What do we pay for the cargo missions? What do we pay? Just the pressurization system doesn't work, so got to keep it under flight level 1. Yeah, I've been in the Shelley. She's got the tiny dinies. Watch out. Where are you getting all these from? Is this like the top shelf? Where are all these gifts coming from? I can just see them just like ba-ding, 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 ba-ding. Absolutely wild. I don't even know where you get that many gifts from. Thank you so much. This cargo mission will be designated. That's not a word. Devoted. That's not the word I'm looking for either. In your name. Something in your name is what I'm trying to get at. Honestly, I thought those missions would pay more. 24,000. That's like, I don't get out of bed for that. What's this one? Oh, those are helicopter missions, which we know aren't working. Oh, man. They obviously are not in need of cargo, people. Let's try one, though. We'll do a cargo mission. We'll see what it's like, because at least we don't have people on the cargo mission, guys. And that is important. I did want to at some point, and I might have to just push it to the next stream. Thank you, Shelley. Appreciate that. That is far too nice of you. Far too nice. Apparently it will cost me $53,000 to move my plane here. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But let's ignite the mood with a little bit of extra music. I think I need to be in America. That's where I've gone wrong here. In America, moving to America. Here we go. We're down where the Yanks are, and it looks like they're paying more. They're paying more for the cargo in America. We made some smart fucking choices. Okay, standard freight from Tucson to Eli. We're doing it. Small cargo is about 100 to 200K. Medium cargo is around $1 million. Alex, it looks like I'm only getting like 40 grand here. So, I mean, obviously that's once you do the mission, you're probably cracking a little bit more there. All right, that's enough. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the bad stock music that I pre-prepared. I promise I'll get some new tracks this week. All right, let's move our plane. Let's move our plane to the right spot. Appreciate everyone hanging on for the long ride. Creative D, he's gone for another share. This has got to be an absolute home run out of the stadium. That's, I don't know how many times you've shared that, but every one of those times I have added another first class ticket to your flight. Even though we're technically in a private jet. Dutch Gamer, he's thrown in a paper crane on top of Shelley's fluffy penguin. I sound like a legitimate crazy person, but that be the truth. That be the truth. We definitely don't have to maintain anything, so that's a load of shit. But what we are going to do is the current career of our fuel, and we're going to take that money to to Vegas on our way back home, and we're going to do the free fuel bind. That's what we're doing. We're doing the free fuel bind, and then we're just going to make some stacks. YBAF Aviation has also shared the live. YBAF Aviation, a kind reminder. From the flight deck, you have school tomorrow. Please remember, you need to be responsible for your sleep, your alertness, and your ability to pay zero fucks of attention to your school teacher. Say hi for me in the morning when you're tired. Be like, Miss, it's Digby's fault. It was Digby's fault. Some absolute dickhead of an FBO operator here has parked our plane, I'm going to say, on the fence. Like, was it you? Look, he did such bad of a job, they've put him outside the airport. Oh, I can go outside the airport. Holy shit, I got some Invisible Man vibes going on here. I can just walk through fucking fences. All right, look at that. I've gone the comical business name here, Empire Freight. How's that? Huh? What does everyone think? What do we think, guys? What do we think? Give this pilot a sub. I try, but Twitch keeps me down, you know. It's funny because, and I don't want to, I mean, you know, let me turn my graphic settings at the moment just one notch. Because it is hurting. I watch some other live. You know what? I don't think it's that good. They don't really talk. They kind of just looks like they're playing the game or doing something. And I don't know. And then I definitely put in 5,000% into my lives, into my work. Can you fly a bigger plane? Yes, but we just bought this plane to test out the cargo missions. That's what we're doing. So we do usually fly a slightly bigger plane, but we're going to test out the cargo missions. Don't worry, we will sim rate a lot of this flight once we get out of this airport. Okay, so we're good to start up, everyone. Sometimes they want you to contact them before you start up. So we're going to turn on our alt and our battery, and then we want to turn on our beacon, strobe, fuel pump, and we want to make sure our mixture's up and our fuel is set to both. There we go. And then we can come over to the key The one and only, turn that shit to on. Go. Look at that. That's how to start
Are you ready?
a Cessna.
Great.
They're about as difficult to start as a lawnmower. I don't know you. I've never heard of your name. Don't talk to me on the radio acting like I know you. Pitot heat. How cold is it? 15. We don't need that yet. We can turn our avionics on.
Skids are designed to withstand turbulence, but it's crucial that you keep a steady flight
And
speed
we
adjust to
can
conditions.
install our flight plan here. Flight level 70,000 foot. Nah, let's go 10,000.
Which is uploaded on your map as a
Flight
reference.
level 1.
Smooth sailing ahead.
0. Let's file that. Now we can get rid of that. Hit OK on this. Accept our taxi clearance.
Canyon Ground EMP Echo Foxtrot.
Dutch Gamer, I'm now flying the Diamond D62 VIP missions. How well do they pay? What is the Shelly's thrown in the jelly snakes, guys? It's an absolute jelly snake mess. Watch out. Papa Golf. That's where we're at. We need some Papa Golf, everyone. Guys, let's, whilst avoiding the snakes that Shelly is throwing into the pit, the pen, if you're watching on a long-form platform like YouTube or Twitch, you'll be able to see this taxi graph here. We're going up to runway 03. We have another subscriber. Guys, stop the absolute everything that we're doing because we have another Twitch subscriber. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Thank you, Creative Dealer, for the Twitch follow. Okay, we got that. Creative D, was that you on Twitch? Is that who that was? Did you move? What happened? Pay 80k with extras to 30k. I'm now flying the D62. I'm not... Pay 80k. Oh, the missions pay 80k. Got you. Oh, 230. That's not bad. Is that the common... is that the common value? Who has a static port cover, though? Everyone has a static port cover. You gotta have a static port cover. Actually, I don't think I've actually ever seen one, to be honest. They do exist. Okay, so 03, so we're gonna go up Papa. What does it say? Papa and then Golf. Where the fuck is Golf? There's just Papa, Papa. It looks like Papa all the way. Oh, Golf's the last one. It wants us to turn it Golf on the very end. Okay. So, let's, we got cargo on board. I don't actually know what we have on board. Can we see it? Okay, we've got a couple of boxes. I forgot to check our client's name. I usually try to check the client's name, everyone, because I do get a little suspicious sometimes. I get a little suspicious because if the name sounds like it's from a gang, a bikie gang or a drug cartel, I do charge extra. I do charge extra because I think that's the smart thing to do, you know? Okay, sorry, I gotta back to my camera page and let's take our park brake off and we're gonna whack in a bit of throttle here. I'm used to a far more powerful plane, so this feels like a small toy. You know what? I'm sad that we don't have anyone on this flight, guys. I'm actually sad about that. I'm used to having passengers whine and bitch, and it brings so much joy to our flight. So I guess it's just gonna have to be me whining and bitching for this flight. Ice Cream Mango on the Talk says, this game will make learning more. I guess you must can flying a real. Oh, that's a tricky one. This game will make learning easier, I think. I guess you must fly for real. I think what you're saying there is it makes it easier for learning, but you think I fly for real? Is that what is that the statement? I do fly for real. I do have a real pilot's license. And the game is actually really great for keeping fresh on avionics and procedures. The physical feel of the game isn't Like nothing really ever fit. Like unless you're in a proper simulator. Yes. Okay. Good. Sorry. I just ice cream mango, making sure I interpreted your statement question correctly. Yeah. If everything about the game is actually pretty realistic, except like the physical flying experience, how it handles in the air is close. Yes. But unless you have like a feedback controller and a motion controlled simulator with hydraulics and all that sort of stuff, you're just not going to get that same kind of output from your environment that makes it feel real. And yeah, I think that's pretty much like one of the, well, it's like, I'm not going to say that it has a big downfall, but that is probably the downfall of these. Is some people might assume that it feels the same as flying, but it does not. But everything else is pretty bang on. Like I usually try to make sure I do a couple of serious flights across the week, especially if I haven't flown in the real serious for a week or two, and it just keeps my brain fresh, sharp, remembering where everything is, where it goes, what it does. Rusty and Alex with the Team Digby, thank you. I'm going to throw in a little song here. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Digby is up in the flight deck. And for 60 seconds, we can all be in the flight deck. Sorry, Creative D, I'm just lying. They can stay back in the fucking baggage carousel. They don't get shit. Creative D, is that you on Twitch? I can't tell because there's Creative Dealer who's putting some Ninja Goku gif. I can't tell if that's a complete coincidence. It's got to be. It's got to be. Creative Dealer, please reveal, is this Creative D from TikTok, or do we have in some way two creative.ds? It's the chances are so slim. Like, it's near impossible.
Canyon Tower EMP Echo Foxtrot Mike
Dutch Gamer says, I'm waiting for my packages, still have to process it. I do not know what that means. I wish I knew what that meant. All right, we've been given our our takeoff clearance from runway 3. We are in Empire Freight's brand new Cessna 172, 182, 172. It's a one something. And my blind dad was actually left with the responsibility of painting this aircraft. And I actually, after he finished and revealed the final livery to me, I sent him to the father slaughterhouse. So I recently, I ate my own dad for dinner because you know what? I don't want to waste good human meat. So, anyways, moral of the story: I'm now stuck with this shitty looking plane that I can't repaint at the moment. What was the sim like in Brisbane that you were flying in last year? Creative Dealer, I need you to tell me, are you Creative D from TikTok? What the sim I was in last year, we got 50% flaps down here. Oh no, 50. Do we have any flaps down? There we go. Takeoff flaps set, full power. This plane is so slow. Like, look how we're only at 40 knots. Like, we're literally walking down the runway. The plane that I flew last year, the sim that I was in last year was Team Aviation's sim. And that was from AL Sim. AI Sim. And if you know what I mean. Oh, I got you, Dutch Gamer. I got you. Why the fuck is this plane so slow? What am I missing? Is it the mixture? Are we too high? Hold on. I think I have to lean the mixture out a bit. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Too far. Fun fact, guys, if you don't know that, the higher you get and the thinner the oxygen, or the less the oxygen amount is, you actually need to reduce the amount of fuel mixture in your flying calculations, because the engine will not work as planned. So we have just done that. We have reduced our mixture, and now we are barely flying. We're at 6,700 foot. It must be a pretty hot day. Don't sink, yes. Creative D, welcome to the talk. Welcome to the Twitch, sorry. Love having you here. Rusty, we've escaped the baggage hold for about 7 seconds. Yes, get back in the baggage hold. You are not approved to be out of there. Okay, what we're going to do is make sure... Did we send this to avionics flight plan? We can now click... let's open up our camera page. Sorry, flying with one hand here. I'll hit enter there, acknowledge her departure. Thank you, lady. Yes, approved. Let's hit...
Echo Foxtrot, Mike 971 tree, continue for north departure.
We're going to hit autopilot, nav, and flight controller. And we need to... I think we said 10,000 foot, so we're going to climb up. And we just need to remind our nav where it's going, so we can go to bring up our flight plan. We're literally doing... We're just going straight. Okay, so we're gonna go direct to this destination here. Direct to, yes, activate, and there we go. So that is effectively and successfully now flying on our nav and climbing. What do we want to climb out at? What is it? Best angle of climb. Let's just get up a bit higher. Is like 65. So we can... Where's that button? I'll just do it over here. We can wind 65 on the dial. So now it'll pitch for 65 degrees. And don't sink. We'll make sure our mixture is leaned properly. About there. There is a formal and official way to do that, but otherwise you can just mess around with the richness of the mixture until you get the best performance out of your engine. Chase says, the plane I fly is probably 1/20th of the price of what you fly. Well, Chase, it depends what you fly. What are you flying, Chase? Chase the Chaseman. Creative D is on all streams. Dutch Gamer, thank you so much. Appreciate you for subscribing. Feel free to drop by, DM, say hello anytime, and I look forward to having you on the next stream up in the cockpit here with the other few high flyers that we have, whilst we carry the plebs in the back until they subscribe, and then they may sit in the front with the adults. Okay, we've got to climb to 7,900 foot, which, to be honest, in this atmosphere is going to be difficult.
Canyon Tower, EMP, Echo Foxtrot, Mike 971 tree frequency change.
Let's wind down our altitude here to 7,900. Up, 7,900. And it's going to be a slow climb. We're doing like 400 foot a minute. That's all we got in us in this absolute shithole of a plane. Honestly, they should just be... Thank you, guys. Look at that. Go team. Saying goodbye to Dutch Gamer. We're keeping everyone together. We're doing it. Beautiful. Oh, Shelly, are you leaving as well? Wait, who's going? Everyone's just saying goodnight. You can't all go. Everyone's like, good night, good night. Now I don't know who's actually leaving. Okay, let's sim rate ourselves up to 7.9. There we are. We can now continue our cruise. And I'm going to bring up on the screen here. We can check our route on the in-game route. See how far do we have to go. So like 100 and What's the distance? What is the distance? It's actually it's a decent cruise. We got 224 nautical miles. Let's dial up 10,000, I think, and we'll do we'll do the world's slowest climb to. Let's go 9,000 because I'm worried if we stay at 7, if in case we encounter some land mass that is, you know, pretty much bang on our altitude, we're going to pull off a cargo crash initiative that we do not want to do, because what we have in our cargo hold, I tell you now. Troy James is saying goodnight as well. I don't know, Troy, are you leaving? Don't go, Troy. Lottie doesn't do adulting anyway. Yeah. Are you adjusting trim to gain altitude? Troy, I am actually hitting, I'll show you. I'm hitting FLC here on the G1000, and that brings up flight control mode. So let's say I put 10,000 into the autopilot on my altitude, which we can see there. Flight control mode then will typically climb. You can use it for descent. And you can change, like you see there, I can change the speed that it will climb at. So this means I can choose, say, 75 knots for best rate of climb. And then no matter what, the plane will continue to adjust its angle, its pitch, for that 75 knot climb. So if it gets a bit of a tailwind or a wind shear or some, you know, some updrafts, whatever it is, it'll continue to adjust its pitch for that speed, which is super helpful when you're climbing. It means you don't have to... Shelley clicked on the wrong person. It means you don't have to, you know, if you set, say, 600 foot a minute using vertical speed, or, you know, you trim to 600 foot a minute, and let's say you're not paying close attention, you might all of a sudden realize that your airspeed's dropped to, you know, a more dangerous airspeed that might be coming close to a stall or something. Sniffable Duck on the Twitch has... what is that? Subscribe to Prod's channel to use Prodville Nice in chat. I don't even know what that is. What is that? What is that, Sniffable Duck? You've just like... That's a... It looks like an emoji or an emoji or something. Thank you for welcoming Matthew to the flight. Who's Matthew? Where's Matthew? I didn't see Matthew join. There's Troy. Where's Matthew, guys? I didn't see a Matthew. Are we making up names? Is Troy's name Matthew? Far out. You got me. Yeah, got me. Okay, we're going to go back into simrate mode here and continue our very long cruise. Troy, not Matthew. That's what I thought. I don't know. Creative D's just saying hi to Matthew, welcoming Matthew here. We got a grid lower safe of 11,700 here, which we're at 10,000, so we run the risk of somewhere in this area being obliterated by a mountain. So we will keep a close eye. We've got a close eye. Big Red, welcome to the flight. Dude, Creative D, who are you welcoming? These people aren't real. I can't see these people. Rusty, see you, mate. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy whatever your day has tomorrow. They go and join. Yeah, I know they join and go. Well, that's TikTok for you. This will be. We'll conclude our evening's adventures at the end of this flight. And actually, I'll show you quickly the other game for those that are still here that I want to integrate, because it's another aviation game, and I thought it could be fun, like switching between them, because the other game is like an airport simulator, so like baggage, check-in, that sort of stuff. So I thought it could be fun to do a little bit of that and then jump into flight sim and kind of go back and forward, you know? Keeping the whole flight simulation vibe feeling real. You know, feeling real. Creative D just like hustling anyone that accidentally joins the TikTok live that looks at my stream and goes, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Which is essentially what happens, you know. Sounds fun. Yes, I will give you guys a quick insight into what that game looks like, because I had a little cheeky test before I jumped on here, and it was quite fun. I enjoyed it, and I think we could enjoy it together. And then I feel like that could be the start of, that could be the start of like a fun. Thank you for the follow, Jaden. Appreciate that. Creative D is on a sub hustle on behalf of the crew here in the flight deck, so don't feel too pressured to subscribe. In the meantime, I'm terribly sorry I forgot to alert everyone to ensure your seatbelts are fastened, and this is a non-smoking flight. Thank you for listening to your captain. Okay, whew, now that we've got that out of the way, is that turbulent or a glitch? I've never had turbulent, no. Slow 60, this is sim rate. We are sim rating our way through this mission here. We're on quite a long cruise. We've got 100 miles to go. And we're in a lawnmower with wings, which means we cruise at around about 90 knots. Look at all these crop circles, guys. The aliens are coming for us. The aliens are coming for us. So no, this isn't, this is not. Hada Bud, welcome. Hi, if I want to buy Microsoft Flight Sim, is there a way to start the plane easily? I don't want to press every button. Yes, there is. If you go into your key sniffable duck, there emotes from another channel. Oh, great, cool. I didn't even know that was a thing. How fun. Sorry, I was answering Hadia Bud. Yeah, if you go into your keystrokes or your keyboard settings, you'll be able to find auto start and auto off, I think, which will do it for pretty much all planes. And what you can do is just keybind, like, you know, Alt S. I think actually it might even be Control E when you get in the game. There's already presets for auto start and auto off, and it tells you too. Like you can see on the screen here in the middle, you get like mission steps, and it'll tell you what the short keys are. So you should be all up and away to get started without too much hassle. Okay, we got 60 miles to go on the rocket clock, team, before we are at our destination. It looks like it's getting chilly outside. We're down to 7 degrees. Honestly, at 10,000 foot in the country that looks like it's currently recently snowed, I would have said this would have been colder than 7 degrees. But you know what? Who the fuck am I to say that? So that's where we're at. Kobe, love you too. Thank you for joining on the talk. We are also on Twitch. We're on a bit of a Twitch hustle. I'm hustling for new Twitch followers. So if you're feeling like you want to hang out on Twitch for a little bit, don't be afraid to keep both platforms open, because I am rewarding lucky viewers with a private jet flight in the next 100 years. You know, and that's a pretty close time, guys. You know, like 100 years, we'll all be alive. So that ain't no lie. 29 miles left on the rocket clock. What I'm going to do is put I'm going to go to my flight plan procedure. We're going to select our departure. Sorry, our approach. Oh, we actually get a choice at this airport. Fuck me, who would have thought? Is that where we're going? Let me just triple check that's actually the destination airport. Kely. I don't know why I'd want us to do a VFR. That's all right. We can do the RNAV. Yeah. Enter. Let's join by Fapagai as our initial fix. Minimums. I got no idea. I'd have to look. Let's go search Kely. We're going to search this map. And we're going to go to approach RNAV 18. And let's check the chart. Let's check the chart. Let's check the chart. And we're going to look for our minimums here on the chart, which is decision altitude 6652 on the rocket clock. Okay, so we're joining by FAP Guy as our initial approach fix. So how fun. Who doesn't love doing a little RNAV approach? Why not? Search. Do I have to add that in, or can I just put it on my map? Oh, I can put it on the map. Good. I mean, we're technically making this an extremely long and unnecessary approach, but you know what? That's what makes it fun. You know, that's what makes it fun. Okay, let's get rid of that. And we're going to go back to this view. And let's get a bit of a better view on our panel here. There we go, so everyone can see. Now, we're going to put our minimums in at, I literally forgot it, 2. Oh, sorry guys, I looked away from the chat. I got you. One more question. Do they teach me step by step on how to start the plane and stuff? Creative D, yes, I will mod you. Creative D, can you send me a message to remind me, because I can't, actually I can do it on my phone. One more question. Do they teach me step by step? Yes. So in Flight Sim, there is inbuilt. Hold on, Creative D. I'm going to try and do it now on my phone. There is inbuilt lessons, which are really good. So you can do the lessons, and they will teach you from pretty much beginner up, which is I think really cool, especially for someone just starting out. Like the lessons aren't like up to scratch with, you know, industry standard lessons per se, but for someone just getting started, they are really, really great. And I reckon you will find them extremely helpful. I'm just dialing in our minimums here, guys. That's what I'm scrolling around, or attempting to, whilst also making Creative D a moderator. Let him take his time. Nah, hustle me. Man, I'm doing a live, you know. I gotta stay up to date. No excuses, you know. You go to the gym, you do a live, you do a fucking live. You don't half-ass a live. 6652 is the minimums. Okay, 6. I'm attempting to dial it in, but it's very finicky on this. 6660. Let's do that a little bit higher. Then we'll go activate. Enter. Oh, why aren't you going to enter, you motherfucker, after all that? Okay, let's just try it again. Oh, it doesn't want to... Maybe it's just my enter button. Let's just change angle and come back to that. Enter. Yay, it worked. Okay, I just had to hash it a few times. Okay, so now we are doing our RNAV approach, which is very exciting. So that's going to automatically do that, and I'm just going to select VNAV and dial down my altitude here so it will pick up the profile, and I can hit approach mode soon. Okay. All right, we're good. We are good. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. And now we can watch this plane. There's the airport over there. Actually looks like quite a big airport. So this approach for the runway, I think we'll just clear this mountain. Not exactly. You would usually probably fly over the airport and then do the approach, but that's okay. Is it battle tanks? Sniffable duck. I missed that. If we get you to 20,000 likes, you'll do a loop. Well, yeah. If you guys, there's no way you're getting me to 20,000 likes before I land this plane, so that is of no threat to me. How do I do that? Creative D. How do I make you? I think I have to do it in the chat.
500.
But I don't know if it lets me do it in... pin comment. Yeah, I think I have to do it in like the actual phone app. Okay, we're going to announce our arrival position. We can see here that it's getting ready to pick up the glide path. And on our map, we'll see that here. You'll see it come up to, if you're watching on long form, FAPGI at the top there. I don't know why I can't see myself live on TikTok. It's very annoying. Profile. Usually it says like live now. TikTok studio. Oh, hold on. Okay. I can hit live. Yes. Creative D. Maybe I have to follow you back. You know what? That's what I'm going to follow back. And now how do I make you a moderator? Suggested creators, creator rankings. Wow, there's so much in here. Live recordings, live events. Oh my gosh. Customize name. I can customize your name? That's weird. Tools. Creator Academy, promote. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to do it from here. Ad settings. No, I don't want to run ads. Ain't nobody doing that. Team? Team. Okay. Oh, I can see Creative D there. There we go. No. I will figure that out. If I haven't done it by next time, dude. Can you please go next to Beirut Airport? Yes. Not this live because I've been hustling on this live for a bit now. So once we land, I'm going to quickly show you guys the other game that I want to integrate with the lives. Thank you for the GG and the heart, Creative D. You've been very generous this stream. Far too generous, to be honest. What do you want? What do you want? I should be able to... It's annoying me now. I should be able to, like... click. Ignore that, guys. Ignore that. I should be able to TikTok. Digby is a pilot. It's like I want to be able to monitor the stream, but it's annoying. It's not letting me do what I thought it would let me do. Although I do have a lot of TikTok videos. That's one thing I can remember there. Okay, so fun update. How far off are you airport nautical miles? So it should actually be on the screen. Oh, actually no, because I haven't queued in the proper destination there. I can actually do that very quickly for us. KELY, so I can go unload, new flight, select, that's the destination, add to route. And we are doing the... We are doing the RNAV 18 via FABKey, yes. Now, I believe, does that actually just put in, yeah, there we go. So that should update the screen stats now for you. He's almost at 20. No, I'm not, am I? 16, fucking hell. Who's tapping? Stop tapping. So it looks like you can see there, if you're watching, that mountain looks kind of close. Yeah, I wasn't looking actually, so thank God. Looks like it's just picked up our glide slope here, vertical path, which is good. And if you're watching on any of the longer form channels, you can see we kind of cut in there because we weren't coming from the north. So we've joined at Gem Op. And we're coming into Fil, which you can see there. We want to be at 8,500 foot by the time we're at Fil. You're doing a loop, guys. Seriously, I just want to land the fucking plane. Who's hitting like? There's only like 10 people here. I don't... Why are you doing that? It's just like, can I do it after I land? Actually, you know what? No, I'll do it. I don't even think you can do a loop in this plane. No. Jesus. Okay, well, I'm gonna sim rate. I'm sim rating down. I'm speeding up this landing. 8.5 until feel. So it should... Okay, we might have to do some vertical speeding here. And get it to reconnect with that glide slope. No, the runway's just here. The runway's just here. Guys, if that happens now, I'm gonna literally still land the plane. Because I'll take off and do a flip, I promise. I'll do a flip in Beirut. I'll do one more very quick. If you get, okay, you've done it to 20, oh, fuck it. Okay, here we go.
Stall.
There you go. I did a flip. I did a flip, and I'm bringing back the approach plate. Okay, there you go. Is everyone happy? That was actually pretty smooth, guys. Not gonna lie. I just obliterated that flip. That was sick. That was actually pretty good. And now we're back on the glide path, ready to land. No one the wiser. Although,
500.
I'm going to guarantee when I check my final cargo score that I'm going to get a 0 for looking after the cargo. So that's the punishment I've endured here. All right, coming in. She's snowy. The runway's slippery here. It's frozen. You can hear it. That's actually really cool sound design. It's like sounds like when you run tires over snow. Really cool. Okay, so we're gonna continue rolling ahead here up to our hold short spot to exit the runway. Bring up our flaps because we've now completed said landing. Look at that. That was actually pretty good, guys. Not only did we follow the approach plate, we also added in a fucking flip. We added in a flip, guys. So, I think that's pretty amazing. If that's not worth some subscriptions, I don't know what is, guys. I don't know what is. You know? Okay, let's check if we've got a taxi plate here. We do, thank God. That's the worst airport diagram I've seen in a long time. Let's take a... Oh, we've overshot there. Let's a little bit of brakes. We'll get back on board. Okay, we'll hold short here. And we'll make our call to... announce taxi to parking, which for some reason we have to do manually every now and again, which is weird. Usually you can just hit enter. Taxi to parking.
Kilo Echo,
So they're going to want us to go
Echo Foxtrot,
down Alpha, Alpha 1 Alpha. So, which we can see there on the rocket clock. Oh, double announcement. All right, so let's bit of power here. Talented, thank you, Lottie. Appreciate that. Look at you guys go. Well done, Joey O'Connor. Welcome to the crew. He's followed the live creator, guys. Quick shout out for Joey. Welcome him to the team, and we can slowly push him to becoming a subscriber and joining us in the cockpit. Everyone, please remind Joey where he currently or she sits in the plane, or they, in the plane until they subscribe. Let's remind Joey where they sit. Because we don't want anyone getting any ideas, you know? We want people to know exactly where they stand when they first embark on our journey with Digby as a pilot. Terribly sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Welcome to what looks like to be a recent military base in the middle of an Arctic storm. Please ensure your seatbelt is now off and you've lit up any cigarettes or smoking apparatus you have available to you. Please also don't look outside the window as your captain has overrun the taxiway and we don't want to be judged any which way for Empire Freight. All right, now that we've got that out of the way, thank you. Uncle Pablo is going to be unhappy about his parcel decorating. Yeah, there's a little bit of dust for me to clean up. That's all I'm going to say. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. You do know what I mean though, right? Okay, we're going to stop. What a random place for it to have asked us to stop. And guys, that white powder coming from the back of the plane, I'm going to safely tell you that's not snow on the tarmac. That's from our flip. And now we have some of Pablo's produce leaking out the back door of the Cessna. So we got some explaining to do, guys. Look at this. There's definitely a hole under that plane. And if I open the back here, yep, there it is. It's all dusty on top. Look at that. White and dusty from our absolute... we did some real bad things, guys. We did some real bad things. All right, let's shut this baby down. Park brakes on. Let's make sure we want to... we can... You know, I don't know why it always sets it to left or right, but it does. We can cut our fuel mixture, pull that out. We can turn off these. There we go, avionics, battery off. And that should be a mission success. Creative D, look at you. Thank you for the extra gifts, the rose, the donut. It's far too lovely. And guys, it looks like we've got a B for that one. And look at that, respecting condition of the aircraft, 89%. Guys, we fucking crushed that mission with a flip included. That's so dumb, guys. That's so dumb that's Frosted Donuts, yeah. Troy, thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you, brother. You know what? 160 for that cargo mission. Not a bad haul. Not a bad haul. Not a bad haul. Catch you next time, Troy. And don't forget, we're also on Twitch with Extra and YouTube we're working on, but Twitch is more of our focus at the moment with extra camera angles and all the good things. So if you want to see more of my face, you know, there's a benefit there. Okay, so let me open up this other game very quickly. I'm going to actually change my TikTok screen to the other angle, which is this one, just because I don't have, and I think I don't know if I already have it open. Let's have a look. Library, airport sim. Okay, we're opening it now. And whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to close down flight sim. Yes, bear with me, everyone, whilst we change applications. And this is the other game that I wanted to integrate into the flight sim lives, and would love your opinion if you want to give it. I'll jump into it super quickly. Like I won't do a whole mission or anything, but I'll just show you really quickly. But yeah, I wanted to quick recap, kind of like have more of an airport vibe throughout the lives. So we could do, you know, like airport sim, baggage, bit of check-in, and then like dispatch a plane and then jump into a flight. Make it a little bit more fun, a little bit more interesting. So let's go new game. We're gonna go free play. We're just gonna pick any airport. Don't worry about any of this stuff. And headphones Okay, we'll do headphones off because it's better audio. So essentially, it's like an airport. It's the this is really cool. Welcome to the Conch Republic. I think they mean the Czech Republic, but I feel like they'd be there's like a little family on the roof. That's so cool. So you can pretty much get into all these vehicles, and what we need to do is help bring in planes, unload passengers, baggage, refuel, all that stuff. So I've got like a little tablet thing which tells me like what needs to happen. So for instance, there's a New Orleans flight that's landing at 7:34, so that's coming in, which isn't here yet because it's 7:14. And there's 2 departures, so at 1D, so we've got to connect the GPU to the aircraft at stand 5. So there's a map, so I can see there stand 5, which is just where I was. So we've got to connect the GPU. So I'll just do that and show you this little one quick thing. So I need to grab a little, one of these little push tugs, like one of these. Perfect. Here we go. I don't know which one I'm meant to use, like this one, but they both do the same thing. So you get in, you got to like turn the engine on. So that's started now. And then that's a GPU there. So I'm like kind of reversing up, and then you get out, and then you like grab this, drag, and you like, I actually think it's super interesting. Then you, and then you can connect it. So now that's the GPU, and we're going to drive that out to the plane, which is stand 5. So we've got to turn this on. And then we're going to drive out. I'm pretty sure this is 5. Yes, this is 5. Okay. No. I turned it off. Turn back on. On. This is called Airport Sim. Airport Sim. So we're going to park here. We don't want to hit the plane. That's good. And then we can get out. And then we want to... Oh, I forget where the GP... Where's the... That's the baggage. Where is it on these fucking planes? I think it's actually underneath here somewhere. I thought it was there. Why is my memory not working? Anyways, we get to grab the... I want to pick this up. And we got to put it in. I thought it was on the side here. I'm going crazy. Is it back here? No, it's usually at the front. Under here. It's not that. Is it right at the front? Oh, here it is. Here it is. So then we open this, which is where that clicks in. So we connect that up. And then we get to come over here and turn it on. So we turn the power on, and then we hold engine start. So it turns on, and then we can click. I don't really know what we're meant to do with these, but like I just hit them on anyway. And now that has officially started up their GPU, so they can now turn their APU off. And then this is now signaling for us to get the fuel truck. So on and so forth. We would go get the fuel truck wherever it's located, and you get to refuel the plane and do a bunch of cool stuff. So I know there's like no one here left, but you know, I'd love to. I'm open to it. I thought that could be fun just to do 5 or 10 minutes of that silliness in between some of the flight sim stuff. And you can do like, you can play scenarios. So you can get points and stuff. All right, you all know what time it is, except you're not going to get the music unless you're watching on TikTok or Twitch. Oh, sorry, on YouTube or Twitch. It's story time, guys. And I'm doing... Someone sent in their own story time notes, so I'm actually going to read someone else's story time. It's going to be good with music, so if you want to just jump over... Is it free? It was 80. I think it was $30. It was $30 for the whole game, and you get multiple airports. and there's heaps of like so many activities to do. Good break between. Yeah, I agree. I feel that. Okay, I'm going to do story time. Now's the time to get over to the Twitch or the Tube if you want to listen with the music. Otherwise, it's just going to be me talking without music, which might be a weird experience. Goodbye, YBAF Aviation. My best of luck to you and day one of school tomorrow, my friend. Well, everyone, it's time. It is time. Hold on. I need to actually get my mouse before I can do it. Stand by. Shit, I didn't think this through, guys. I didn't think this through. Okay, we're doing it up there. We're doing it with that there because I need to bring myself on. And by bringing myself on, am I really losing any part of me? All right, this one was sent in to me, okay? Or imagine cinematic emotional music if you aren't on TikTok, aren't on Twitch or YouTube. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get music on Talk. We share a common love, aviation. But beyond the fascination with engines, wings, altitude, there's something deeper that binds us all. The way flying transforms us, mentally, emotionally, and even spiritually. Flying isn't just a physical act, it's a mindset. It's about perspective. When we're up in the air, thousands of feet above the ground, the world below shrinks. And suddenly, the problems that felt so insurmountable don't seem that big at all. The hustle and the chaos of the daily fade of life turn into a distant hum. Up there, we gain clarity. Up there, we feel free. Flying has this incredible ability to reconnect us with a sense of purpose and wonder, reminding us just how vast that world is there out there and how small we are within it. For some, flying's therapy, the quiet hum of the engines, an endless expanse of sky, and the sensation of freedom to work together to calm the mind and awaken the soul. It's why people say pilots don't just fly planes, they escape the noise of life. If only for a while, flying gives us a chance to pause, to reflect, and to dream. Goodbye, sniffle a duck. And isn't that what we as aviation community are all about, dreaming? Think about the pioneers of flight, people like the Wright brothers, Amelia Earhart, and Bessie Coleman. They didn't just see the sky as a boundary, they saw it as an invitation. They dared to dream beyond what anyone thought was possible, and they didn't let doubt or fear keep them grounded in any way. They rose above it all, literally and figuratively, and changed the world in those very footsteps. That same spirit of dreaming big is alive in all of us today. Whether you're a pilot, an engineer, an air traffic controller, or an aviation enthusiast joining us here tonight. The future of flying depends on our ability to think beyond what's already been done, to imagine aircraft that are faster, greener, and more accessible, to inspire the next generation to reach for the skies, not just in the literal sense, but in every part of their lives. We must encourage people to see aviation not as a career or as a hobby, but as a force of change. Flying can connect people, break barriers, and show us that no matter what, we all share the same sky. So I challenge every one of you today, don't stop dreaming. Think bigger, push boundaries, whether you're sketching the design of your next project, maybe you're an inspiring pilot, or you simply just love sharing aviation with your neighbor, know that you have played your part in shaping our future together. And remember, flying isn't just about reaching the heights in the sky. It's about lifting each one of us up that little bit higher, helping others see that the sky is not the limit, but it is in fact the beginning. Thank you. Good night. I appreciate you, and I will see you on the next stream.